Guys, I'm sure you're aware of the catastrophe that's going on in Lebanon. I am raising money with a reliable charity, One Ummah, that will help get your donations to those people that require it the most. I will leave a link in the description. Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. I didn't think that the embarrassment that Israel is suffering with could get any more, and it is using their own hands. They keep taking dumb, stupid steps that further alienate them from the masses, and this is no less. Miss Rachel is a children's show presenter. Anyone with little babies has probably seen this face. She is somebody that has been doing kids shows for quite a while, entertaining and educating little children. Because of her field, she actually cares and empathizes with children. And because of this, here's a clip of her praying, not for any specific children, for children in Palestine, Israel, wherever they are suffering.
Listen.
This is a prayer for children in Gaza. This is a prayer for children in Israel. This is a prayer for all the children. Please stop hurting them.
But whenever you make this prayer or you make this statement, Israel takes it as an offensive statement. Actually, scrap that. Not even offensive. They take it as anti-Semitism. Let me quote. On X, there is a Stop Anti-Semitism page, and they called her somebody that's putting forward anti-Israel propaganda, praying for babies that are being murdered, and another one, amplifier of Hamas propaganda. Nowadays, you cannot even pray for babies and children without being labelled as an anti-Semite. You simply cannot pray for kids. Whilst these guys are bombing them to smithereens, not only that, now they are focusing on anyone associated with kids. Yeah, if you are even linked to children, that's a problem, mate. Yeah, if you are entertaining kids, mate, you're finished. You know what I mean? The next step's gonna be anything that has the word kid in it. That's gonna be anti-Semitism as well. Yeah, so if you're with your friends and you say, just kidding, nah, can't do that, mate. That's gonna offend them. Yeah, anti-Semitism. Don't make that mistake. Yeah, learn this from now. Yeah, your language is gonna be policed. Kidney. You wanna give your dad a kidney? Yeah, nice try, Hamas. Saw right through that, mate. Sling him in prison and stick the Star of David on his forehead. That'll teach him. And if that's not all, you think I'd be joking. But here is an article from the Daily Mail in which you have Israelis saying that they want to change the Bible and the Quran and possibly other holy scriptures that offend them. They want to change them. Honestly, these people are the most deluded folks I have heard of ever since I can remember, mate. The sooner America, UK, Germany, these countries back off and let these people just survive, try and survive by themselves, you'll see people just be like, why the heck did we bother defending these folks? Just today in the morning, I saw a clip of a bunch of lads getting ready and saying, don't come after Miss Rachel, yeah? It was obviously a comedy skit, but I was like, Miss Rachel? What the hell is that? And then as the day progressed, I kept seeing more and more, and then I came across the story itself, and I was like, damn, talk about freedom of speech, mate. These people are coming into your lands and taking away your freedom of speech, coming after your beloved presenters, coming after 2 Labour MPs were rejected when they tried to go to Israel. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. So I implore you, firstly, look into what's going on. Realize you do not want to be on the wrong side of history. And secondly, don't let these folks manipulate your leaders. Last week, there was discussion of Donald Trump having a guy behind the curtain. You cannot make this stuff up.
I would prefer a deal to the other alternative, which I think everybody in this plane knows what that is.
No, what is it?
That's not going to be pretty, and I do not prefer that.
Behind him, who's that guy behind him?
That
was
that's Lutnick.
was that Lutnick?
Yeah, Lutnick, right. That was Lutnick.
One of the
behind him.
triumvirate. He's always there.
He's always
wait
there
a
in the
second.
shadows.
There
There he
he
is.
is.
Wait a second. That's like the meme.
He is.
That is
That's
the
the
meme.
meme.
He's doing-
We got it up. We got the meme up. So we've got Howard Lutnick over here, like kind of hiding half behind.
In the shadows. Literally in the shadows.
Behind the president, right? And then you can go to this anti-Semitic meme from like 1930.
I've called it the triumvirate. Obviously, there's more than three people that are behind what's happening to the Trump administration. It's sort of implosion, as I've called it. But there are three that I refer to as the triumvirate. Howard Lutnick is number one, and Howard Lutnick is running the Commerce Department. He is the executor or one of the executors of the Sovereign Wealth Fund. And who is Howard Lutnick? He's former CEO of Cantor Fitzgerald. He represents the Rothschild bankers. He represents Wall Street. The next is Witkoff. Witkoff is handling all of our foreign affairs. He is basically the shadow Secretary of State. And who does he represent? AIPAC. He represents the Israel lobby. And the third member of the triumvirate is Miriam Adelson. And Miriam Adelson needs no introduction, but she represents the Zionist banking class that basically bought and bribed Donald Trump, or worse.
This was on the back of the discussion on the Tucker Carlson show, in which one guy said most of these representatives in the American Houses of Parliament have an AIPAC guy.
And I have Republicans who come to me and say, that's wrong what AIPAC is doing to you. Let me talk to my AIPAC person. By the way, everybody but me has an AIPAC person.
What's that mean, an AIPAC person?
It's like your babysitter, your AIPAC babysitter, who is always talking to you for AIPAC. They're probably a constituent in your district.
Like, are you serious? How is this okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to leave it there, yeah? I'm just going to let it marinate and you realize what the flip is going on, mate. So, in the words of social media, free Miss Rachel. Let's leave it there, guys. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.